Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to the brand new video of Reviews Expert. I'm Amit, and guess what? What are we going to do today? Well, the surprise is here, and we all know that Apple have revealed their new iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max. And well, a week later, we have the launch date in India yesterday, and I was one of the one to get the first hands-on this brand new XS Max, and this is what we are going to review today. So, well, as far as the packaging is concerned, looks pretty decent, and that is a typical Apple, very decent, very sober, not too much of flashy things on the box, and a very compact box here. Well, they have come up with 3 variants in India in terms of the color. In terms of the size also, they have 3 variants. In terms of storage, for an example, it's 64, 256 and 512 gigabytes. Now, there are too many things why I like this iPhone and couple of things why I do not like this iPhone. Well, so let's get started. I will unbox this and let's talk about the features in detail. So guys, I have unboxed the iPhone XS Max, and this is all about the content inside the box. So let's start with the paperwork. As you can see, designed by Apple in California. Well, if you see the content inside, you get the SIM ejector tool. You have some Apple logo stickers, which is very cool. Then we have the regulatory information and this Hello Book. This Hello Book is nothing but talks about how you can set up the Face ID, since the home button is missing, so how you can really make use of the home button by just simply swiping from bottom to up, the same way we used to do in the iPhone X, and then the different buttons and their usage. So nothing new here. Then we talk about the power adapter. This is a 5-watt power adapter. This is manufactured for Indian origin, so you can see the adapter is lightweight. Then you have the USB cable, which you can use for syncing the phone with iTunes or for charging as well. Keep inside, and then you have the ear parts, the typical ear parts with the lightning cable. Well, the difference is this time in the box you do not get this 3.5 mm jack to lightning port. So this is the only thing which you get. Unfortunately, you will not have the 3.5 mm jack this time. This iPhone comes in 3 variants: the space gray one, gold one, and the silver one. I have got the silver one. Well, I found it really cool and not too flashy like gold. And the black one, I was already using the iPhone X black version, so this time I decided to go for the silver one. Okay, so look at the phone first. This looks really premium. If you look from outside, it has a steel body. You can see this very pronounced steel finish, very decent. And if you look at the bottom and the top, this is a glossy glass finish. So yeah, feels pretty premium to hold it in the phone as well. Okay, I have already set this phone up so that I do not waste time doing it on the video. So I will quickly jump into, first of all, you might have seen as soon as I press the power button and swipe up, it simply unlocks in no real time. So the main difference what I'm trying to highlight here is the Face ID. It has become more responsive and it is really fast. So if you compare it to iPhone X, there is an improvement on this iPhone. If you look at the display, this is the 6.5 inches OLED display. Now, this is the largest display on any iPhone ever created. Well, this is an edge-to-edge display, and you really do not see the bezels around, though there are, but they are not significant enough to notice. So overall, you really get a large display. Now, if you compare it to 8 Plus or 7 Plus, or for a matter of fact 6 Plus, the entire size of the phone remains the same, but it's just that they have get rid of the bezels and the home button, so the entire phone is a display for you, for a matter of fact. Now, so this is really cool for watching videos, playing games, or other applications as well. Now, that is the one difference. The 3D touch is any which way is there, so if you hold and press any icon and just force it, you can see all these options popping up. So this is the 3D touch, not a new feature, but a very significant feature. If you are an iPhone user, you will definitely be knowing this. They have come up with this 3 wallpapers as well, depending on the color of the phone, though you can use anywhere. But this is not an iOS 12 feature, this is a phone specific feature. Looks really cool. What else? Let's talk about the camera. I'm really impressed with the camera. So now here you see all the modes. So you see the time-lapse mode, the slow-mo mode, video, photo, portrait, square, and panoramic. Now this is nothing new. The only difference is, for an example, when you are shooting in a portrait mode. So let me just do it. Okay, I will do something like this. And here you see. Okay, one more. And I will take one more. Okay. Now, let me just show you the difference. So if you open this photo and click edit, well, all the edit functionalities remain there. The only difference is here at the front of the photo itself. When you click on edit, you see you can really play around with the aperture. So right now it's f4.5 and you can see the difference. As soon as you start decreasing it, the bokeh effect becomes more prominent and it becomes more dissolved in the background. Wherein when you start increasing it, you can see the background is more visible and you can have all the details. So this is really a cool feature. The purpose is you can take a photo in a portrait mode and then you can really decide how much of depth you really want to keep in the photo or how much bokeh effect you really want. So very nice feature. The same effect can be obtained when you are clicking with the front camera as well. So the same effect can be obtained there, wherein you can really play with the aperture. If we talk about the technical specifications of the camera, well, at the rear you get a 12 megapixel camera with two dual lenses. One is the telephoto lens, which is used for portrait, etc. And then you have the wide angle lens to capture too many subjects in the background. It's gonna give you a wide angle view and really cool. The flash is also a true tone flash, so that makes sure that in a low light when you are clicking the photographs, you have enough light to get the actual colors of the object. Well, it's not that great, to be honest. Obviously, we cannot boast that it's like a pro camera, the DSLRs, but it's definitely a good one. And significant improvement can be seen on this front if you compare the iPhone X to iPhone XS Max. Very cool. The front camera is also really nice. It's a 7 megapixel camera. And it clicks good selfies as well. Well, I will not click it now at this given point of time. It's night here in India. I got this iPhone yesterday itself, so it was supposed to be released in India on 28th of September, and that's exactly when I got it. In fact, I was the first one to get the first iPhone in the city. I feel really privileged, but yep. Though I was a bit late to shoot this video because I was busy with other commitments. Anyways, coming back to it, so I talked about the camera. It's really cool. The display is also very vibrant. So if you see, the resolutions have really increased and this looks very good. Though you can still not compare it to the iPhone previous one, it's better than that. But if you compare it to Samsung Galaxy Note 9, obviously I would rate it 9 and I will give Samsung Galaxy Note 9 a 10. That is more vibrant when you look at this display, but this is also a very good one, the OLED display, and I really like it. Now talking about the other specifications of the phone. So one is the display. It's the largest one on an iPhone ever. The camera is great. The Face ID is a bit more faster, and one of the cool things here is now you get an Apple's own created A12 Bionic chip with neural engines. Now what does that mean? This is all technical terms. We all know Apple every year come up with their own chip. So last time it was an A11 chip, this time they have got an A12 chip. Now when they call it an A12 chip, what they claim right now is it's 50% faster than the previous one. I have tried playing few games on this phone and tried too many applications opening at the same time. In fact, for a matter of fact, I have tried Notability and Affinity for photos, etc. I have played few games as well and doesn't really hang. It's really cool. So I think, yeah, what they claim is right, to be honest, at some extent, but really cool. So it's faster definitely. Now they have also claimed it comes with neural engine. So what does that mean for us? In layman terms, the neural engine is designed and it's going to help us have more augmented reality on the phone itself. So if someone have seen that live event of Apple, they must have seen that they talked about playing few AR games, and that's exactly true on the phone itself. I have tried it and it feels really great. And now they have come up with that app called Measure as well, wherein you can really measure the distance between 2 points in a room or somewhere else as well. So that is also a very cool feature. This all is possible due to augmented reality, and A12 chip has to play a great part in that. So yeah, health app and everything is still the same over there. You get all these notifications. In fact, I have synced up with my Apple Watch Series 3. That is also a stainless steel one. And yeah, all the information is right there for your use. So this is it. Not too much of difference apart from these on this iPhone. Just that it's an enlarged version of the previous iPhone X. Also, one difference is there wherein they talk about the battery life. So this phone holds the battery for 1.5 hours more than the iPhone X, and this is really cool, though they still have not included the wireless charging or the fast charging with this phone. But what I would say, it does not make a difference. So I own an iPhone or Samsung Galaxy Note 9. There they have given that fast charging, but it gets discharged that fast as well. But here it takes some time to charge, but once it charges, then for the battery to deplete, it takes equal amount of time. So I would say, yeah, it's still a bit of thing in terms of battery here on this iPhone, and I will give it an upper hand on that front as well. Also, it comes with IP68 rating. So what does that mean for us? The earlier iPhone X was rated IP67, wherein it was okay to use underwater for 30 minutes and up to 1 meter of depth. But here it comes with 2 meter of depth in water and for 30 minutes equal amount of time. If you look here at the bottom of the grill, you see that lightning port. At the same time, if you really observe at the speakers, they are not equally or uniformly distributed. So on the right side, it has 6 holes, and the left side, it has 4 holes. There is a difference, and there is a reason why it's like that. The right one, the 6 holes I'm talking about, that refers to the sound. So this is the speaker, the actual speaker. And the 4 dots which you have here, the 4 holes, this is the microphone, not the speaker. So that's the difference. And I think this is good. Even then, you have this much of speaker only here, but it produces a good amount of volume in terms of the sound. It really produces a loud sound. Overall, the phone, as I said, looks really premium and it's really sturdy. I have got this thing, the Apple branded iPhone XS Max leather case. This is really cool if you like that iPhone and you want to protect it from the dents and the casual drops, etc. This is really recommended, and it has a really good finish, and I like the feel, the touch as well of this one. Yeah, the genuine leather feels really nice. So guys, this was all about the iPhone XS Max. Now just let me know, when are you guys planning to buy it, or if you're looking to upgrade it. Even if not, what do you think about this iPhone, how it's gonna do? Compare it with your current phones, or maybe anything what you like about this video, what you like about the phone, whatever. Hit me in the comments below, and yeah, I would be really pleased and would be looking forward to listen from you guys soon. Well, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet, so that I can come up with great content and you would have access to that. And thanks for watching, thanks for taking out time. It really means a lot. Thank you. Bye-bye.